George, how good was that to belatedly build on Sheffield United?
Yeah, massive. We always enjoy playing at home, and I think it's a place that we want to make a fortress as much as we can. So, yeah, to go out there and get another win. First 3 o'clock kickoff at home, I think it was. So yeah, always nice to go out there and get the win.
Particularly good in that first half.
Yeah, very good. I think we came out of the blocks straight away. They probably had sort of 10 minutes midway through the half where they gained a little bit more traction, but I think we saw it out pretty well, and then I get the goal and go 2-0 up at half time is massive, and just about coming out second half and sort of keeping it solid and working as hard as we had worked first half, and I think we did that.
Your third of the season, happy enough with that mid-September?
Yeah, for sure. More the merrier. I'd probably sit here and say I should have scored more, could have scored more, but it is what it is. Hopefully keep ticking along and keep getting the goals as and when they come.
How are you feeling about your game at the moment?
Yeah, it wasn't my best game today. I think there's a few bits that I was a little bit sloppy on, and a few bits I'd like to clean up on. But it's just work on training ground. It's nice to get the goal regardless of all that. If I can have a bad game and come off with a goal, then hopefully when I do play well, it's a good sign. So yeah, a few things to work on, but ultimately get the win, and that's all that matters.
How much is Ivan pushing you? How impressed have you been by him?
Yeah, he's good. He's a bit of a different striker to myself. He's a little bit smaller, but he's stocky. He works really hard, and he's got very good finishing. I thought he was unlucky with the one today that hit the post, which would have been nice for him to get his first goal, especially at home. So yeah, it's healthy. It's competition's never a bad thing. So yeah, just keep cracking on.
And what about the form that Jaden's in at the moment?
Yeah, it seems like every time he cuts inside, he sticks in the top corner, to be honest. So it's not a bad feeling to have known when he's out there. Look, there's times I go out there and offer my help, but a lot of the time, to be honest, if the form isn't in the minute, I think get him the ball and let him do his thing, leave him to it, and just be there for the rebounds if the keeper does manage to save it. So yeah, he's flying at the minute.
How special a talent is he?
Yeah, ridiculous. No, he's got everything. He's got both feet. He can go both ways. He's got the tricks. He's the pace. His quality, as you've seen at the minute, is sky high. So yeah, we're just very, very lucky to have someone like that in the team.
Classic Championship week, isn't it? Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's keeps the body going. Too much rest is a bad thing sometimes. So yeah, just rest, watch all the golf tomorrow, no doubt. That'll be my plan when I get home as well today. So yeah, go and watch the golf all day tomorrow, and go again Monday.
Europe going to win it? They're in a good position.
Most certainly, yeah.
And in terms of the body and going again on Tuesday, because you play that central role, it's so physical, so tough. You'd be ready to start again Tuesday? Yeah, for sure. The gaffer will put the team if he's going to win the game. Hopefully I'm in that, and I'll be ready to go if he does pick me to play. It's about myself now. Go home, recover well tomorrow. Do everything I possibly can to be feeling as good as possible come Monday when we travel. And obviously, fans already talking about next Sunday, but it's very different for you boys. You've got to focus on Ashton Gate.
Yeah, that's got none of my attention just yet. It's the next game on. It's Bristol that has all our focus, and I think that's how it has to be. I don't think any of the boys have spoke about next Sunday. When the time comes, we will, and we know how big a game that will be when that does come. But we've got business to attend to in the midweek, and that's our full focus. Yeah,
when it gets to Wednesday morning, the boys ask you, what can we expect on Sunday? Because you're one of the few that's been involved against Norwich. What will you tell them?
To get ready. It's going to be lively. It's going to be frantic. It's going to be one of those kind of games. But like I say, it's sort of at the back of the mind right now, and I'll make sure, as will the rest of the boys who've played in that game. I'll make sure all the new boys who maybe don't know what to expect are ready to go.
And it's about time Ipswich Town beat them.
Yeah, certainly. Hopefully Sunday is that day.
Thanks, George.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
George, you've spoken about you scoring against former clubs before. Is it nice, even with Portsmouth, to get one against a team you've played for before?
Yeah, it's nice to score, no matter who it's against. I absolutely love my time at Portsmouth. There's not a single bad memory for me at that club. So, obviously, it was nice to score against them. I can't say it wasn't, but yeah, ultimately there's a lot of good people work at that club, a lot of good people in that fan base, and it was a time in my life that I really enjoyed my football, and so hopefully they can keep going this season.
Have you had a chance to look at Bristol City and what they might offer at all?
No, we've not. We've only just game ended about an hour ago, so we've not got onto that yet. That'll be a tomorrow and a Monday morning conversation, but. we'll be ready when kick-off on Tuesday comes. So, yeah, we'll be in the best position we possibly can be.
Is that the hard part, the difficult? I guess it's different to the Premier League, isn't it, where you don't have these kind of turnarounds. With this one, you've got a long trip. You're going to have to look at these teams and prepare. It's going to be the same after Tuesday when you go into the Norwich game. It's really short bursts to kind of analyse what you're going to come up against. Yeah,
it's just keeping your focus, keeping your concentration and dialing into every sort of little detail whenever that detail comes. So, yeah, there's not a load of time to prepare for the game, but same for them. It's going to be tough for them to prepare to play against us with such little time. So it's about us going out there and putting on the best version of ourselves, and hopefully go and get the 3 points. Yeah,
I have to ask to finish. In terms of being a striker, you're so distinguishable and have been with having the blonde hair, which we've seen for so long as well. Before that, you've gone different look today. What was the thinking behind the new look?
I was sat at home a couple of days ago. My partner, she's away working at the minute, and just thought I wanted to shave it off, to be honest. So, I texted her asking if she'd got any sort of, didn't want me to do it. She wasn't convinced. I did it anyway, and so we'll see when she comes back tomorrow what she really thinks of it.
Does it feel weird heading the ball? I feel like it must be really different when you've got a different haircut.
It is. It took a bit to get used to. I woke up this morning, after getting my haircut yesterday, and completely forgot I'd had it done, to be honest. So it was a bit of a shock when I looked in the mirror this morning. But it's only a haircut, and it'll grow back or it won't. It is what it is. So
you happy with it though?
Yeah, definitely. Scored today, so I can't complain.
I was just going to mention that one game, one goal with a new hairstyle. If it keeps up, you might have to keep shaving it off every time it goes back.
If I keep scoring every time I shave it, then trust me, I'll keep shaving it off, no matter what it looks like. So I'm happy with it. Obviously happy with the goal, happy with the win, and on to Tuesday.
How happy are you with how kind of settled the team is now? Because the transfer window shut a number of weeks ago now, and there was a lot of kind of change going on around you. It must be nice to know the squad that you're dealing with between now and the end of the season, or at least January.
Yeah, sure. I think there's still a lot to learn. From the new boys and ourselves who've been here a little bit longer. I think it's still forming those relationships and really fine-tuning those relationships as well. So we're not perfect, we're not 100% there yet, and there's plenty more to come from us. So it's an exciting time for sure.
You mentioned Ivan Azon earlier, brings different qualities. In what ways does he bring kind of different qualities to the side?
Like I said earlier, he's energetic. He's a little bit smaller build than me. He's a bit stockier than me. If you stood us next to each other, we look completely different strikers, and he's similar in a lot of ways in the way he runs and the way he presses, and his finishing is very, very good. So I'm sure he'll be a massive asset to us this season. And like I said, competition is never a bad thing, and we'll both keep striving to help make each other better and better.
You fancy yourself playing together, or decision for the manager? Do you think that could work?
That's got nothing to do with me. I'm afraid I can't give you an answer to that. That's the boss. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, George.